Oh man, I gotta get the camera right. You know I gotta get the camera tight. I gotta be in full focus for y'all, man. What's going on, everybody? Listen, this one's for the parents. I got questions for y'all. Real rap. Let me ask you this. Do y'all regret having your kids? Any parents out there willing to stand up and admit that they regret having their kids? I need you to pull up to the front of the congregation. Like this boy Corey Holcomb just did on his podcast, airing out his daughter, his grievances. I saw nothing but a hurt man, if you ask me. He playing it off like he don't care, but I promise you, that boy is hurt because ain't nobody gonna have a reaction like this if he didn't care. Now, as to say he wants a relationship, nah, I'm not gonna say that. But as far as him feeling hurt, I guarantee you that's the case. And you're gonna agree as soon as you hear what this boy gotta say, man. It's going down. Hold on a second. You know I gotta do the audio check. Case, and you're gonna agree as soon as you hear going down. We crystal clear. We crystal clear. We telling fortunes out here, baby. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. You know I'm only here for a good time, not a long one. Back to what I was saying. Apparently, Corey Holcomb has some grievances with his daughter, and I'm feeling kind of conflicted, but then again, I'm not. He's calling her all type of B words, disrespecting her, as if he wasn't the person that brought her here in the first place. You know what I mean? Like if she a problem to you, like, you know what? Let's play the video because it's actually kind of deep. Because usually you only get this kind of perspective from like a Reddit thread, somebody talking about how they regret having their newborn baby because they're up all night and they wasn't expecting it to be all like this. But you never hear a prominent comedian or a prominent person out here who really can speak to the people disrespect his kid like this, like since 50 Cent. Like 50 Cent was the last person to do it. But his situation, this one right here, this Corey Holcomb situation, is a little bit different for a few different reasons. And one of them being is which he's not taking responsibility for his role. Just in this 4 minute, actually, which I'm over here talking like I'm the, hold on a second, man. Let's see what's going on, man. Hold on a second. My bad, y'all.
I, man, my motherfucking daughter was talking shit to me the other day. I was like, bitch,
Oh, you start back talking to her?
No, the bitch crazy.
Oh, she just called you out of the blue?
Hell yeah, because she needed something.
Dang. You should have gave him my number, man.
You still on that looking Marcus?
I believe my daughter runs circles around me, boy.
Oh, shoot.
She's taller than him, for sure.
Yeah.
She ain't taller than
Oh,
me.
yes.
She is not taller than me.
Oh, the last time I got a picture.
She
She
probably
and
has
I standing
wheels
next to each
all
other.
of a
You see how tall she is.
I mean, I brought it up because she tried to run game on me like she was brought up by her mama. But you know what I'm saying? Instead of realizing I got away from my mama.
Hold on, my bad. Technical difficulties.
Like, you hate my mama. I'm like, bitch, I ain't got time to hate nobody. Your mama was drama. Now here it is all these years later. You just like your mama. Both of y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass. I'll go make another daughter. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't good as a person, no matter who you are, I have a cutoff switch God blessed me with to say, fuck you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if it's my kid. My motherfucking mama. You know your daughter trying to get in touch with you? I say, oh, mama, you watch that little bitch.
Yeah, see, it's. I get where you guys are coming from because I had the same.
So here's the thing. And my bad for those of you. I don't know how much of it was cut off. We can go back. But when he talks about how he has a switch that says F you, usually that switch, like that person's like dead to you unless that person like forces you to acknowledge their existence. So like there's there's like one person. Actually, nah, there's like two. I have that switch for, but I would never talk about them because they're like dead to me. You know what I mean? That's a real FU switch. You know what I mean? Like this seems like he's still holding on to something. Now I'm not sure if I don't know. The audio's over here jacking up. Yeah, listen, you know it's a struggle fest 3000 over here. But if y'all need me to bring it back, let me know. But he has a lot more to say. Hold on a second.
No matter who you are, I have a cutoff switch God blessed me with to say, fuck you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if it's my kid. My motherfucking mama. You know your daughter trying to get in touch with you? I say, oh, mama, You watch that little bitch.
Ha!
Yeah, see, it's. I get where you guys are coming from
You watch
because
that
I had
little
the same
You
kind
bitch.
of
watch
issue.
that little bitch. That bitch is brought up in this new generation where there is no honor, there is no respect thy parents, there is no, the way the youngsters are brought up now, they will fuck over the mama and daddy quicker than they'll fuck over somebody in the streets.
Now, here's what I got to say to that. Who brings up the kid though? He's speaking about the generation bringing up the kid as if that's the main thing bringing up the kid. And later on he's going to say something to confirm what I'm about to say right now, but it's like if you was there bringing up your kid and your kid ended up being an F up, then I could hear you a little bit more. But if like you're going to hear later on, it seems like from the get-go it didn't seem like he was even there trying to raise the kid. So it's like it's your responsibility to raise the kid. And if you don't do it, the generation, or some would say the streets will, but you know what I mean? Society will. That's what he's trying to say. You feel me? Now, society will always play a role in raising your kids because they got to go to school, they got to mingle, they got to figure life out with other people or whatever. But if you was there, you could help them navigate and mitigate that. Not to say that's going to be 100% uh, uh, fail proof or whatever, but you can't complain. You know how they be like, you can't complain, like you can't complain about who's elected if you didn't vote. Well, if you wasn't there, there's just like nigga, like you could just keep your fingers crossed and hope for the best. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on a second. I think I saw Crystal in the building. Big shout out to Crystal. Hold on a second, man. We live, baby. Hold on a second.
Over the mama and daddy quicker than they'll fuck over somebody in the streets.
Mm.
What the fuck? I don't give a fuck if you are so hell bent
Mhm.
in making me a villain and saying I did you wrong. Get the fuck away from me. I didn't love your mama. You just popped up on a nigga.
No, she didn't just pop up on a nigga. You made her. You didn't love her mother. That's your fault. And this is the responsibility thing that I was telling y'all about. Now, here's the thing, because I'm not gonna fully go in on him because I've recently in life has seen that we are living in different times and the disrespect is really crazy from these kids, and it's supported by like I don't want to say that, that's gonna sound the dysfunction is propped up by people who you would think that would be there to discipline. The people that are supposed to be there to stop the dysfunction seems like they're encouraging it and fanning the flames. But I don't want to go into that right now. What I really want to go into is these words that you just said. I didn't love your mama. Pretty much he's trying to say, I didn't love your mother, so it's not like I really love you, pretty much is what he's saying, which is really messed up in and of its own self, but whatever. But you had this baby with a woman that you did not love. Do not tell the world that this baby just popped up on you. This is how this is where the responsibility just breaks down. You feel me? This is where people aren't taking responsibility, dog. You feel me? Now, if now things happen, you feel me? And that contributes to the dysfunction that you are experiencing right now. If you was in love with that woman, and I'm not telling people you need to be in love. I'm not telling you you need to marry. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if you gave it your best shot, you would have had something to complain about if everything hit the fan. But you didn't even try. This baby popped up. You're literally saying this was a mistake that you did not feel the need to correct. And for that, you have no leg to stand on. And that's the beef. If you was a father being there for your kid, from what and I don't know, but it sounds like you weren't. You know what I mean? Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't sound like he has a relationship with this kid. If he did, though, I could understand and respect what he's saying a little bit more now. But with all of that being said, there is some truth and there's some frustrations to what he's to what he's feeling that we don't get insight on a lot of from a lot of parents. Because I'll tell you right now, that's my biggest fear. Imagine raising a kid, spending every waking hour sacrificing blood, sweat, literal tears, trying to make sure that this little you grows up to be the best it can be, only for it to turn around and disown you, abandon you, and turn you into its enemy. That, like, of course you would regret having that kid. You know what I mean? And people don't want to say that. People's not going to come on TV or YouTube and express that and really say it like how they want to say it. You know what I mean? But at the same, so it gives you a good perspective on what's going on. But at the same time, it's just like it also gives you a perspective of what's going on from the person who's saying it as well. You feel me? Hold on a second, man. It's going down. Hit the liddy for the titty on the chizzy. Your boy cooking all type of spices, man. Hold on.
I try to show you love. Shit, you come out here, I did all this shit for her. She was still talking shit. So I'm just saying, it's like, I'm not like everybody else. I don't need your acceptance. Somebody said to me, fuck it. My mama said to me today, Corey, later in life, you might need your daughter. I said, if I need that bitch, I'm done for.
And that sentiment I can understand. You feel me? And like, see, this is the thing. Some of what he's saying is true. You feel me? Like some of it, like, I'll tell you this. See, that's it. But the father daughter dynamic does kind of feel a little bit thing, because it's just like you brought her into the world. Like if she's not a good enough human being, then that's probably, if it's not your fault, it was your responsibility. But the truth is, what he's saying is just in the sense of like, wait, hold on. I just had it.
I said, if I need that bitch,
That's what it was. Okay. So you only have one life to live. And if you spend your time and energy on things that aren't beneficial to you in any way, and by benefit, sometimes you can get gratitude, you can be benefited just by giving. I'm like that. I get happy knowing that I get, like, I like, sometimes I be cheap though. I'm a cheap person, you know what I mean? But like when I, like, if I want to give something, it makes me feel good to give something or whatever. So if you're not receiving anything from somebody, if somebody's draining something from you, if they're just taking, yeah, no. You got to cut that person off. And to be honest with you, family or not, more than likely, it'll probably be family. Because the thing with family is, your relationship with your family is bonded by something that's just like an idea, rather than like something that's supposed to be worked on and continued as like a friendship. Like for the most part, that bond is supposed to be enough to hold the family together. But sometimes it's just, if the only reason why I'm hanging out with you is because somebody fucked somebody else back in the day and now we're blood related and there's nothing else to gain from this relationship, then nah, like you know what I mean? Like that's not a good enough reason for you to stick around. You feel me? And to the point where it's just like, yeah, but you don't want to burn, what he said to this point where it's just like, you don't want to burn bridges because one day you might need that person. Like sometimes you get to the point where it's just like, yo, if I ever needed that person, then I'm done for anyway. Like if I gotta turn to you for help, then bro, I'm at the last wits of it. Or some people, you know what I mean? Some people who, and this is where some people have gone through something so traumatic and so like life changing or whatever, that the friends and family that they expected to be there for them at that moment in time, like them not being there can also show that person like, yo, I already went through the worst shit I ever had to go through in my life anyway, so I'd never need this person. So it's either I will never need you for sure in life, or if I ever do need you, I'm pretty much done for anyway. You know what I mean? So anyways, hold on a second.
I'm done for. A lot of motherfuckers might not say this.
No, and it's hard for others to relate because
you motherfuckers out here with kids, your kids ain't shit. Your kids run over you. And you know they run over you. And you let them run over you, and you justify by saying, these my kids.
Exactly.
Not with me. If I got somebody, I capitalize every letter in somebody. If somebody running over me, I'm going to tell them I'm about to take a shit. Get over here fast. Because I want to shit on you. Give a fuck who you are. You don't get to fuck me over. I don't give a fuck. This is my time on this planet. I ain't finna be worried about your funky ass, whoever.
So why are you worried about it? You feel what I'm saying? and this is the part where I started off in the beginning. And oh, Crystal, wait a minute. Actually, no, because I'm always losing my thoughts. I want to touch upon what Crystal just said, but before I do that, he just said I'm not worried about it. I only live once in life. You know what I mean? From everything that the energy you're projecting right here lets me know it's, even if you're not worried about it, it's definitely bothering you. You're not that fu thing, like works where like it's just like that, unless that person makes themselves like, if you bump into them on the street and then they forcing you to have a conversation or forcing you to acknowledge them, that's a different situation. But if you got to bring them up later on and this is the energy that you come off when you bring them up, oh no, you know what I mean? You're bothered. You know what I mean? And who knows? Maybe he might. I think I heard somebody say like he still cares about her. I think Crystal, he has to respect her though. You know what I mean? There's definitely some sort of emotion. There has to be, or else he would be totally indifferent to the situation. You feel me? So oh, okay. And to the other point that you said, yes. And this is the point where, so I wouldn't dare call my daughter the B word. Okay, boom. I wouldn't, like, I don't have kids, but like there's certain things I wouldn't do in public. You feel me? Like just because of like like I've been in a situation like even though I'm not a father, like I've been in a situation where like I like you can like where you want to bring something to public and air it out and just be flagrant with it or whatever. But it's just like sometimes you think about it and it's just like, what does that do? And then you kind of think about like it kind of, dog, actually not. See, a father-daughter dynamic is different. My situation was a little bit different though, because I was more some I did it for a different reason. But this is just, it makes you seem kind of like fucked up. Like how would you think about a dude coming on here talking hella trash about his mom? You know what I mean? Like, I love me. Oh, you love Corey? Hey, man. Corey got some fans in the building. I'm not a hater of Corey, but what he's saying right now, I definitely got to break down. Big shout out to you in the building. But no, it's just like, that's like a somebody coming up, man, I hate my mom's like, talking hella shit. But it's just like the reasoning that you give behind it isn't necessarily like was she abusive? Like did you starve? Like give me something heavy, because for you to weigh an accusation and talking crazy like that, like you gotta give me some context clues or whatever. Like you gotta let me know why the hatred is that heavy for this type of person. You know what I mean? And I only feel like that parent especially from the parent to the kid, you feel me? I feel like the standards got to be a little bit different, because nigga, you brought them here, like they're your responsibility. You brought them here to be if they're a burden to you, they probably a burden to us or whatever. So anyways, man. Oh wait, no, hold on, he's still talking, hold on.
Whoever the fuck you are, if you ain't no righteous motherfucker, I don't give a fuck if it's your child or whoever it is.
Same way, yep.
Get the fuck away from me, especially when you're grown. You can have a little patience with a child. Sometimes you can beat a child up and get away with it.
Oh my God, stop.
I'm saying, but when motherfuckers is 20, 25, 30,
Yeah, you know,
talking crazy to you, if you let them hang around you because they your kids, that shows human weakness in you.
Yeah, no, right there, I can't. 20, 25, 30, bro, you're a whole nother adult. You know what I mean? So it's just like, yo, I'm not mad at it, but yo, I feel like he's in a lot of pain right now, and I kind of like the fact that he said this out loud. You feel me? But I feel like he's just hurt. Like the way he talking, like he sounds like he's still bothered by the situation. But that's a fear though. That's a fear. Like you put your all into somebody, like the person you love the most, just turn around. I saw a video the other day, some a parent raised their kids. The kid was honor roll, high school, everything, and then they turned to drugs and had an OD and died. It's just like Jesus, like that gotta be heavy stuff. You feel me? Like I can't. Like it's almost like, would you rather? Is it better to love and look? Is it better to love and lost or not to have loved at all? You feel me? And then that, like, I'd rather not. You feel me? So like he's fully regretting his decisions to have been a father. But then again, he never really made that decision in the first place. It was a mistake. He admitted it. And these are the responsibilities that you gotta take. These are the accountabilities you gotta take in your life. You feel me? It's just like she ain't gonna be shit if you didn't give a shit. You feel me? You're all she had, and her mom or whatever. But nigga, you know what's up. You talk about it the most. Like, come on, you feel me? So it's just like if she ain't got you there, she ain't got much, especially being who you are in this space. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of brats out there, Lord knows, like, nigga, I'll be the first to abandon you too. I probably wouldn't bring it out in public like this, you feel me? I probably wouldn't go violating crazy unless I had a real reason to, you feel me? But you know, to each his own, I guess. But at the same time, the only thing I will say about this, even though he's speaking the truth, it's not coming from the place you think it is. It's coming from a different place. That's really how I would sum it up. Yes, he's speaking the truth, but it's not coming from a place of, yeah, I've conquered these emotions, here's how you can do it too. No, it's coming from a place of, yo, nah, I'm pissed off and this, that, like, bump that, this how you gotta be. And sometimes, you know, like sometimes like you can be right in what you're saying, but just pay attention to where it's coming from. You know what I mean? What kind of energy is behind it? That's very important. But he's saying what he's saying isn't wrong though. I mean, I wouldn't go out violating, calling her the B word, because then it also speaks to, think about it like this. If he's look how hard-headed, look at the energy right there. You just made a mini you. So the same type of hostilities, the same type of, like, you know what I mean? If you call her a bitch like this, all like, you're willing to go the extra mile, she's willing to go the extra mile. You feel me? She's a reflection of yourself. You feel me? So it's just like I can't look at her faults without looking at yours as well. Now, you did say she's an adult. So definitely, you know what I mean? Like, it's her responsibility after a certain age, true. But at the same time, you know what I mean? It's just like, if you don't set up the foundation right, you know what I mean? The building ain't gonna stand up right. You feel me? She gonna crumble at some point. You feel me? So like, although I hear what you're saying, but it's just like, the way you're saying it already shows me that there would had to have been an issue with your daughter, especially if you wasn't in her life. Based off of your characteristics alone, you can't raise a daughter. You can't have you would never be able to have a daughter and not be able to be in your daughter's life and have your daughter come out to be the type of person you would like her to be, just based off of your DNA alone. Like, you're too much, like, that shit needs to be tamed. It needs to be, it's almost like having superpowers. Like, you need to show somebody how to use it. Somebody that knows how to talk and witty and funny and like, and has like anger, but a really loving. Like, I don't know your daughter, but if I'm gonna base her off of anything that you represent, I already know, nigga, if you wasn't there, it would have been a dub regardless, bro. It would have been a dub, bro. She would have never been nothing, bro. If you wasn't there, she would have been nothing, bro. You feel me? Like, it's not like you're some soft-spoken, well man. I seen you punch Aries. Like, come on, bro. Like, you a wild animal. You not like, I'm not talking trash. I'm just saying, like, to put in perspective, it's your daughter. You know what I mean? You're not a regular chill out dude or whatever. You feel me? So, and if her mother isn't, and by you saying, oh, I didn't like your mom anyway, I never liked your mom, probably lets me know that the mom might have some negative qualities as well. So we have two hothead, one negative. Like, I'm judging, like, I can already tell like a million things just from this simple 4-minute clip right here. It already shows me, like, nah, bro, she didn't have a chance to begin with. You feel me? Now, but please don't get it confused. He's speaking some truth, but you gotta realize where it's coming from. You feel me? And you gotta own up to your responsibilities first before you start, you know what I mean, throwing stones. And here's the thing, like, he is perfectly within his right to feel the way he feels. Like, I wouldn't call my daughter a bitch in public. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't say that for the world to hear. Like, if I felt that way, I'd tell Doo-Wop, you know what I mean? Or somebody, or say it to myself. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I were to ever do that, you feel me? So there's a few things that I gotta reserve and be like, nah, he's hurt. He needs to talk to somebody or really listen to what he's preaching. But anyways, 24 minutes. Oh, wait, Crystal in the building. But then what we have to wonder is, if her mother dragged his name in the dirt and not him, not being there makes it even more believable. Okay, I see. Okay. And you know what? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because every time I say this, somebody always brings up the fact that it's some people, some men don't have the choice. Or I don't want to say don't have the choice. Some men, it's made extremely difficult for them to be there. And I think that's what you're saying. If the mother dragged his name through the dirt and him not being there makes it even more believable. Yeah. Like I get it. Like if you're dealing with a hostile woman and she's like, I've seen them. Yeah, I know what's up, and it goes vice versa, or whatever. But um, yo, bro, I say this all the time, man, and y'all ain't gonna want to hear it, but bro, my nigga, you shot it up, you shot the club up, and you produced it. You feel me? So it's just like although that is a factor in reality, you know what I mean? Like you can't see your daughter. Or like you can't be there for your daughter as you would want to have been there for your daughter. At the same time, the responsibility still lands on you. Like I watched I'm gonna start doing reaction to eviction videos. And I saw a video of a woman being evicted, and she told the judge, she said, "Yo, Your Honor, I got fired. Like, how do you guys expect me to pay my rent? Like, how are you guys expecting to pay the bill? I don't have a job to work." And the judge was like, "Yo, although I understand you lost your job, like it's tough, but nigga, you still got to pay these bills." So at the same time, I'm just saying, like, it's his responsibility. It's still his responsibility, bro. Like, if Shorty don't want to let him in and do like, okay, no. You know what I'll say? I'll say this: if he is not able to be in her life because of the mother, it's still his. Okay, it's both of their faults. Still, I still got to put it on him a little bit for even putting himself in that position. As men, we know this. As men, we know this. You know what I mean? Like that's what kids that's for kids and people we feel sorry for. As men, when you put yourself in a position and you end up, you know what I mean, getting effed over, you did that. You feel me? Like that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. That's what it is. I know there's a lot of every time I make a video and I say this, a lot of fellas be like that, and it sucks. It sucks. Shorty's being unreasonable. You know what I mean? Like you want to be there for your kid. You want to throw the ball with little man. You want to teach him how to ride a bike. You want to take him to the movies. She's making it so hard. It makes you not want to be there. I understand that. You feel me? But bro, like, nigga, you shouldn't have did it. Shouldn't have did it, bro. Shouldn't have did it. Because we know as men, when we end up in positions like that, then we just there. You know what I mean? Nobody's there to save us. Nobody else to blame. You know what I mean? Although she's making it difficult, but you wouldn't have never been there in that situation if you did not take part in what you did. You feel me? It took two. It took both of y'all. You feel me? So it's just like, I'm not saying it's not messed up, but I'm saying I don't want to hear you complain about it. I want you to figure, and as men, we figure it out. You feel legally, they technically can't keep your kid away from you anyways. You feel me? So all you gotta technically do is get over the attitude and the yeah, and all of that. Like, you feel me? Like, so, and that's tough. That's tough. But if you really want to do it, there's pathways to do it, no matter how hard it is. It really matters on how hard you want to do it. You feel me? And I'm not trying to take the blame off of the women. Like, I know what y'all are saying, my nigga. Like, it sucks for them too. When we have a video, I have enough videos on here. We chopping it up about the ladies as well. But right now we talking about the fellas and what Corey Holcomb got to say and what Crystal just said. Oh, Crystal just so he can't be mad at his daughter for how she feels. She's human. Hold on, let me process that, Crystal. So he can't be mad at his. Oh no, I would have to know about more about the situation. Because I can't say he can't be because I can't say that just yet. I'd have to know more. Maybe they both have reasons to be mad. But you might be onto something though. You might be onto something. I'm not gonna you know what I mean? You might legit be onto something. You feel me? I don't know. Because the only reason why I don't wanna okay, we about to get in. Okay. So the only reason why I don't wanna say that is only because like what if she did something really, really fucked up? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know. So wait, so he can't be mad at his daughter for how she feels. She's human. I always say that you can't be mad about anybody how anybody feels because your emotions are always right. If anybody ever tells you some shit, your emotions, however you feel, is 100% of the time always right. You are always well within your right to feel however you feel because that's coming from you. So if you felt bothered or uncomfortable or something like that, you should feel that way because that's how you feel. And anybody telling you indifferent, you know what I mean? They're not feeling, they're not coming from your shoes. So they shouldn't, you know what I mean? So I don't know what's shaking the bacon, man. We here for a cool half hour, man. You know the vibes. I appreciate the love. You know I appreciate the subs, man. I'm trying to get into an algorithm. So make sure you hit the liddy on the titty for the chizzy, man. You may not know what that means, but it's provocative and it definitely gets the people going. Big shout out to Adriana Logan, man. You love you some Corey. I hope you love you some Breathe Easy as well, man. Big shout out to Crystal in the building. It's always a pleasure having Crystal in the building. Big shout out to you, Crystal. Anyways, that's how I feel about it. Y'all leave your comments and let me know how you feel about the situation. You know the vibes. Like and subscribe. I'm out of here, baby.